GMA 2012 Total Access is sponsored by the Musco Family Olive Company.
Welcome to Supermarket News Total Access. Now, the food industry is gathering in Colorado Springs for the Grocery Manufacturer Association's Executive Conference. And we're going to take an insider's look through interviews with some of the conference speakers and other industry leaders. Hi, I'm Phil Lempert, editor of Supermarket Guru, and with me is David Orgel, editor-in-chief of Supermarket News.
Thanks, Phil. And with us is Robert Hill, president and CEO of Acosta Sales Marketing. Robert, you're speaking at this GMA conference about how to accelerate growth and also how to accelerate industry collaboration. What do you see as some top ways to do that?
Well, it's good to be with you, David and Phil, and it's an interesting topic, and I think we're all we're in a time of great challenge in our industry, and growth is one of those challenges. I think if you look at how things have been done in the past, it's not necessarily going to be the most effective way to do it in the future, meaning promotional frequency, promotional depth is not going to be the long-term answer necessarily. So I think part of the challenge is how do we do different activities to really drive growth and collaboration in the industry? One of the effective ways that I think reaches and resonates with the shoppers and consumers is around calls marketing. We actually do an event with 65 retailers, 55 leading brands called Believe in Heroes. And it's an opportunity for us to combine #1 brands working with retailers to provide a cause marketing event for the Wounded Warrior Project. So behalf of retailers and great brands, we'll donate to, in total about $5 million to the Wounded Warrior Project based on a major cause marketing event in November. And I think it's those type of causes that resonate with shoppers. And when you think about the military and an opportunity to give back, that's something new and different. I also think as we develop simplistic solutions, that can also lead to good collaboration and growth. And it's only a few weeks away from now that consumers and shoppers will be turning on their gas grills. And that's a wonderful grilling occasion, whether it's using charcoal, Kingsford charcoal, bush baked beans, Vlasic pickles, ketchup, mustard, Pringles potato chips, Dixie plates, and cups. But if you think about creating those solutions to the shopper, I think it offers wonderful growth opportunity. And that's not only around grilling, it's around occasions 52 weeks out of a year.
Now, Robert, I love how you just put in some of your brands in that. That was great. And also, I want to build on the fact that for many years, you've been a proponent of improving our industry's understanding of shoppers and how they purchase. How is the industry doing in this regard, and what more can be done?
I think that's a terrific question, Phil. And I think the real challenge is how do you reach the shoppers today? We actually have done a study we do twice a year called The Why Behind the Buy, which is really trying to understand shopper behavior and how they prepare for their shopping trip. Data shows that shoppers are at home preparing the list, and it's critical to get on the list, but they're also preparing for their shopping experience much differently. The research we've done shows that 36% of shoppers turn on their computers at home and are actively looking at sites for coupons. At the same time, 20% are actually going on retailer-specific sites and CPG sites looking for solutions and values for their shopping experience. But I think in the future, we're going to also have to find different ways to reach the shopper, and it may not be from traditional vehicles. I think you're going to see more experiential marketing in the marketplace. And think about how we need to reach the shopper or the consumer in places that they work, live, and play. And that's oftentimes using people as media instead of perhaps using traditional vehicles. So I think some of the lessons that will continue to happen as we research shopper marketing solutions is how do we intersect with that shopper in different places, perhaps outside historical norms.
Let me take the conversation in just a slightly different direction now. Your company has recently begun to make headway in the food service arena with a couple of acquisitions. What kind of opportunities do you see in food service for companies in the grocery space?
David, we're really excited about the food service industry. If you think about half of an individual's food consumption takes place outside of the home, how do we make sure as retailers, as agencies and manufacturers that we're optimizing that total opportunity that's in front of us? If you think about the food service outlets, it's a very fragmented model today in terms of how CPG companies are utilizing services. And I think you're going to continue to see a lot of blurring, because as you think of food service, it's not just in hospitals or restaurants, but it's also right in the middle of grocery stores as well. And as you think about prepared foods, the opportunity is, how do you capture that prepared food occasion? It's not only in grocery stores, it's also in C-stores. We also think there's a ripe opportunity in the industry, not only for consolidation, but also for enhanced training, enhanced technology investment, enhanced capabilities across all food service segments, not just restaurants, but how about hospitals, how about hospitality, as well as schools, K through 12 and colleges as well. So we're excited about the industry, and we're very committed to building a leading food service model over the coming months and years.
Well, Robert, thanks so much for your insights and for joining us. And we look forward to hearing more from you at the GMA Executive Conference. For those of you that are watching, be sure to visit supermarketnews.com for more interviews on the 2012 GMA Executive Conference. And to see more interviews just like this one, visit the link on your screen. Thanks for watching.
The 2012 GMA Executive Conference, Connecting Today to Grow Tomorrow, is sponsored by Musco Family Olive Company.